Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's G from Happiness and Crafting. So I've just popped along quick to show you, this is a new kit in the shop. Well, it's not really a kit, it's some scanned pages from the Penny magazine. Now this is the pages that I use a lot in my work, and lots of you have asked me if I could sort of like pop them into a kit. So what I've done, I've just scanned them in and pop them into the shop, so they are just perfect. They are lovely. So not all of them are here because I have used some of them. I've sort of like inked them up to show you. So these are just gorgeous. So this is just one of the pages in there. It's just a blank one, but it's just so lovely. I couldn't not use it. And this one's got the original pencil on there as well. So I just love it. Really, really lovely. And they are so good just to have. I know lots of you don't have old book pages and things like that. So these are ideal to have in your stash as well, which are beautiful. Really, really lovely. So we've got 16 of the large pages like this, which I've done. And I'm loving these ones. They are just gorgeous. Like this. I've just printed them on really cheap copy paper, because then they are more like book paper. You don't have to have thick fancy paper. This is just copy paper, and if you're just going to do it for collage and things like that, it's nice to have the thinner paper, which is really good. Like this. So we've got, look at these lovely edges on here, absolutely gorgeous. And then what I've done, I've made them into 2 per page, because this way, if you're doing something like a smaller tag or something, you want the writing a little bit smaller, don't you? So it's sort of like makes it a little bit more in proportion. So I think they look nice. So these are the smaller version. So these are lovely. If I can, paper's thin so it sticks together, so I just love them. So I'm going to be cutting these out and using these and actually saving the original because they are so old. It's 1832, and some of them here, it's got the date on there, so they are gorgeous. Now I just want to show you what they look like when they have been cut out and inked up. So this is what they're like here. And then I have just cut them out and I've just inked around the edges, and I just think they look great. So you wouldn't even know that wasn't an original book paper, a book page. I think they are just lovely. And then that is one of the bigger ones there. I've just inked around the edges. Now I've inked around with vintage photo and also antique linen, which is really, really nice. And then this is it printed on some coffee stain paper. So if you wanted a really sort of like oldie-woldy vintage look, you can print it on some coffee stain paper, or print it on whatever colour paper you like, which is nice. Here I've made like a little envelope, so super simple, just folded over, just like you would do like this. You fold that over and fold that over like that, so really easy. And then I've just ripped the edge down there, stuck a little bit of glue on the sides, and you've got a fantastic envelope. Super simple. And this one I have just scrunched it up. I scrunched it up and then inked over the top, and then I popped some napkin butterflies, some butterflies from an old napkin, and popped it on there, so then you can cut that up and make little tags, little journaling cards, anything like that. So I think it is really, really nice. So what we can do, I'm going to show you how you can just decorate an envelope like this. So I have a little bit of cheesecloth here. This is the sort of the more open weave cheesecloth. What else have I got here to hand? I've got a little bit of this. Let's just stick that on, just to show you how easy and how simple it is just to make a little envelope like this. Let's just get some glue. Let's pop a little bit of glue on here. Now if you're going to send out some happy mail and things like that, these are perfect, aren't they? Just a little thing, and then you can pop some little things that you've made inside and stick it in the post, and it's not very heavy at all. So let's just pop a little bit of glue on there, a little bit of this cheesecloth. Now let me see if I've got any embellishments to hand here. Look at that, how simple is that? Okay. Oh, I got a new trolley today. My lovely mother-in-law sent me one of those lovely trolleys with these plastic containers in. Now I put all my envelopes in here with all my cutout, well not all of them, but some of my cutouts here, my fussy cuts and things like that. So I put them all in here. So now I can make some more envelopes and fill this up. So it's really, really good. So let's just take these. These are the vintage ladies. Let's have a couple of these on here. Look at that. That can just stick on there. Oopsie daisy. Sticky fingers, as always. Let's just put that on there. A little bit of glue, look. And then pop that on there like that. How simple. And this can even just pop into one of your journals as well. We can just overlap this one on top like this. I just wanted to show you these papers so you know what you're getting, because I do like to show you what you get in the digital kits, so it's not so confusing, because sometimes it gets a little confusing when you see them on screen, isn't it, in the Etsy shop. So look at that, how lovely is that? That's gorgeous. And I do like it how it hangs from the bottom as well. And you could also just put one here on the back. If you just stuck down the three sides, let's do that, shall we? Let's just stick this around the sides like that. And then you can have a little pocket there. Stick that down. And then we've got a little pocket to stick some more of the little ladies in there. So there we go. Should we pop a little bit of cheesecloth on there just to finish it off? Let's pop this along the bottom. And then we have a very quick and easy envelope. And you could make a few of these, couldn't you, up and just pop them in your stash. You can make them all sorts of different sizes, because you've got two different size papers in there. So look at that, how lovely is that? Just gorgeous. So there we go, guys, that is the papers. Let's pop those to the side. So again, you can just scrunch it up, which is the same as this. So just take it, scrunch it like this. Don't be afraid to scrunch it up like that. Get your little blending tool and some ink, and then as you ink over it, it just picks up all the little bumps on there and gives you a fantastic old look. And then that's another look you can have onto your tags or any use of a backing of some sort. So I just think that's gorgeous. And even again, you could use these with the little ladies on there. Looks lovely. So there we go, guys. That is the book papers, the Penny Magazine book papers. I didn't have the edges inked. I've just scanned them in as they are. And then you can ink the edges whatever colour. You can just rip them up, tear them up, and you've got a constant supply of them then, which is really, really good. So there we go, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Please take care, stay safe, and I will see you soon. Alright guys, bye bye.